I'm already totally loving this date, ma'am. Thank you, New York feminist lady, for giving me this wonderful idea. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Can I blow you a kiss? Okay, this one, on this date, I guess I'll have a theme for each segment. And this theme is going to be wind. Go ahead, look at it yourself. It's okay. It's windy. And not only is it windy, it's strange. There's tight formations. There's shape. Fluidity. And there's a skosh of madness. Okay. And also, the other part is that I don't like the term localized. No offense to meteorology. A lot of times science gives you words that are stupid. For example, astronomy, they're like, this is a dwarf planet. This is a dwarf exoplanet. This is a dwarf star. You know, it's like they had dwarf, it's like a dwarf comet. It's only a dwarf if it is in our solar system. If it is in somebody else's solar system, hey, it's not a dwarf. If there was psychology behind that, I do wonder what it would be. Don't you? I wonder stupid shit sometimes. So here's another wind map. And that shows the wind's flowing out from east, south, southeast, east, south, flowing to the southeast. Wind blow stage left. All right. Now we're going to go over to the wind tees as we jump through the GFS and the European model. This is my bad side. We're on a date, so you got to see both sides. This is my good side. We got, you know. But notice how they're different. I think there's the GFS, and it's patchier. Wait, no, the GFS is all together, like that. And then the European is patchier, baby. Yeah. So, like, this one will have, if the GFS is more correct, then that will allow the storm to have more of a punch. Boom. See what I'm saying? Let me zoom in for you. And you know, back in the day, I'm old, ma'am. You should definitely know my age or on the date. Because at some point, you do choose to, and you need to be over 18, okay? And technically probably 21, because I'm going to be drinking beer around the time the sun goes down. And so I looked at the punch map and realized, like, I hope you already prepared for what, like, I'm in Houston. So, like, Houston hit Harvey, Harvey hit Houston, and then hung there for like 5 days and flooded out everything. And then we had Irma, and then Maria, and then Nate. So we've had a lot of data. We've had a lot of situations that have happened. And so people on the East Coast, if you get to learn from other people's mistakes, you guys should have all been watching, paying attention, and learn from this. And I've been making, I don't know how many videos over the last 3 years trying to tell you guys, hey, the weather's just getting weirder. And now we're at like exponential levels with weirdness in politics and religion and economics, war and weather. Okay, what was my point? Oh yeah, but see how there's like a solid punch there. See this straight 90-degree angle? Let me redraw it for you. Boom. I know, I screwed up. And then here, because this wind field isn't as tight, this would then have it break off into two parts. Like one going that way, and one going that way. So it's a big difference. That's what we're dealing with here at 5:03 Texas time, which I think is 6 p.m. New York time. And I wish on this date, like, because I've only been in New York once. Great time. Loved it. Don't remember a lot of it because I found out when I went there. You know, we go to the bar at like 10, and then you walk out of the bar. It's like Vegas. You're out, and it's like 5 in the morning. And so, I don't know. I just remember we walked around the city a whole lot. And there's a crazy story. There's a... yeah, I guess I can't tell it, man. But it was... I don't know. All right, so yeah, do you see what... I make good points in between all my... You know... Whatever. So yeah, there's a win situation, ma'am. And I don't mind if dudes are on this date. Like, but the luckiest you're going to get is a hug. You know? Women. That is crazy. So yeah, I mean, if that... Let's watch the punch, shall we? Have tornadoes ever come through New York? Or is that just in the movie? Yeah, those are some pretty serious winds. Looks like. Let's go back and do it again. Oh. Another reason. 50-mile-per-hour winds. This one's got 50. I've seen multiple things verify like over 100-mile-per-hour winds for Cape Cod. Maybe you're in some special slick zone. I don't know. So, who knows? So I'm just watching. Talking about wind. I had a good point, but then I forgot it. I was going to say something hilarious. Yeah, but I definitely don't like it when they say localized weather. Because it's like all weather's localized, really. Like all politics is local. All fame is local. Meaning the benefits that you would get from fame if you were famous. Or the negative benefits. No, let's go waves. Yeah, definitely. It might be a horrible day because there might be times during this date, no matter how sexy you're being, darling, the storm is being sexier. I think weather's fascinating. And it's real. I can verify weather with my eyes, my hands, and my wet clothes. This looks like a total fist punch. Like, do you make anybody mad in New York? Because it looks like here in New York's just going to get punched with a fist. But I don't know, maybe they have some, you know, theories in science would say that people who have a lot of money sometimes lose enjoyment out of the normal things in life. So whereas, like, you know, a male making out with a beautiful woman with a wonderful body might not be enough to where they'd have to, like, make out with 3 women, or then make out with, like, 10 women, then start making out with, like, giraffes. And, you know, I don't know. You know, on the $1 million, $1 billion levels, I didn't want to think, I'm just saying. So maybe somebody wants to get fisted by a giant storm. Okay, that's a horrible joke. You should not make out with me. Just on how bad that joke was. It's amazingly hard to get in my pants, though. Boom! Yeah! Oh my god. Yeah, this isn't even funny, like. But, like, I don't know. Again, and I am not under the impression that this storm is going to be super bad. It's just going to be bad. Oh my God, look at that. Oh wow. Okay, so here's what's going to happen on this date, except I don't have to be in linear order. Now look at the difference between that and... All right, have I read my comments been out? Part of me thinks I shouldn't even read my comments until tomorrow. Just so that... I guess it should give you, the viewer, some bit of participation in this date. Okay, that's still GFS. We're now going over to that's European. See the difference between the fist and the... And European kind of shows like New York's got a shield. I guess if somebody were blackmailing us, this would be that part where they're saying, we'll show you two options. All right? You can either have... see this shield here. See that thing right there? We've literally carved out so it's like bad guys are like, hey, you can either have that option or you get the shield. And then so Portland, Maine, Nova Scotia, St. John, New Brunswick, and everybody has to get the brunt of it. Oh, the map stopped moving. There she goes. So who knows? It's only 5 p.m. This date started at 4:20, so you know, who knows how many videos I'm gonna do. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go backwards. I'm just gonna make a video where I say, hey, look, the difference between the punch, because I think it's a good point. What? I'm confusing me now. I'm totally confusing me. Anyway, so I'm gonna continue to talk about the punch. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to dance before the sun goes down. I need romance. I live without it, though. You know, it's okay being me. I get to be happy every day, mostly, in some weird way. All right. See you soon, maybe. Peace out.